What is going on YouTube? We are back for a long-awaited Bugout Bag number 2 video, and that is Bugout Bag Canine Edition. So we're going to take a look at what Freya's going to pack on her back in a sticky situation, or if we need to bug out. So yeah, just like my other video on my page, my first Bugout Bag Canine Edition, we've adapted this pack to fit all sorts of emergencies, to kind of help eliminate the severity of things we might run into if we do have issues, whether we be out on the weekend, out on a night's trip. There's a whole whack of fun stuff in here to help, whether it be her having an emergency, myself, maybe we find someone who's in need of some supplies. So this is a nice comfortable pack that she can wear without any effort really. We've got a whole whack of fun things in here, man. I almost lose track to what's in here. So let's break it apart, see what's in it, and let's have some fun. All right, so right off the hop, let's see what we're dealing with here, guys. We've got blanket to start, as well as the bungee cords. So I always like to have a few of these bungee cords, whether you're stringing stuff up or just keeping your pack together. They always come in handy. So 2 of those guys. That takes off our fleece blanket, whether it be a sleeping bag for me. Sorry, not a sleeping bag. Sleeping mat for me, sleeping mat for the dogs, just something to keep warm. Always a nice touch, and it's light as a feather. So that's that. So that unveils, obviously, our Bear Grylls Gerber survival knife here. We've got a few things with this knife. I'll take off these extra bungee cords so we can get a better look. So there's 2 more bungee cords for whatever you may need. That gives us our Bear Grylls Gerber knife. Just your regular survival knife. Nice sheath to it. I don't think I've used this once, and I probably won't until I really need to. Lock that in place. But the good thing about this knife, you've got your flint. You've got your flint, spark a fire if you really need to. So following your flint, bottom of the knife, you've got this whistle. And I can't emphasize enough how handy a whistle is. You might think you can take on the world by yourself, but you might find yourself in a situation where help is needed, and blowing this a few times will definitely get you out of a sticky situation. So that's what a whistle sounds like if you never heard one before. All right, let's dig into the pack. That's not even, oh, we still have something on the outside of the pack here. You know, never hurts to have too many knives. Just a cheap little Yukon Gear pocket knife. Whether you're cutting, whether you're carving, whether you want to clean your nails, you know, these are always handy. And I'm sure you guys know that, obviously. But nice little side pouch for that. And yeah. All right, let's get into the pack itself here. More patches. Obviously, you can tell I'm a patch fanatic. Don't tread on me. You know, Predator, the Ghoul, PG-13 one right there. Maybe I'll make a little video or a shorts video or something on all my patches. I have a whole patch book with all these Velcro Molly system patches, but we'll get into that another day. So, dual zipper here, carabiner, can't have too many of those. Let's see what we're working with. So right off the hop, this is not enough to feed these guys even one meal, but it's something. Whether you got to use it for treats, for comfort, even just a quick meal to get them through the day, get them through a night, pack a little food in there. What else we got in here? Let's start here. What do we got? These are socks. So like I did in my other video, you can't have too many socks, right? So nothing crazy, just your regular pair. Oh, this is funny. Check this out. If there's anyone else who feels this way, let me know in the comments. But yeah, good to have a pair of socks. You know, your feet get wet, that might be the end of your expedition right there. Socks. All right, where do we dig in here? Hydrogen peroxide, antiseptic, whether it be for cleaning out wounds or even if someone eats something they're not supposed to and they need to vomit it back up. Definitely have this on your person. Going hand in hand with that, Polysporin 3-in-1 antibiotic. You can use that for really anything. Always good to have these antibiotics. You know, you can get an infection just from a little scratch. You can get an infection from a sliver that'll ruin your whole night, ruin your trip if it's not looked after. So Polysporin, you can get this on Amazon, Walmart, you know, from Big Bob on the corner, I'm sure you could get it from. So definitely put that in your pack. What else we got in here? Emergency blanket. Speaking of this, I was going to put a poncho in here, and then I found this, so I figured it was kind of similar, but poncho would be nice too. Ow, mosquito. Emergency blanket, put that in there. You guys know what to use that for. This can save your life on a cold, wet night. Getting into the fancy cans, take a guess on what these are. I'll give you 5 seconds. Type it in the comments right now. Don't cheat. Sardines. Sardines in water, sardines in olive oil. Or is this sardines in water and this in olive oil? No, that's olive oil. So, nice metal cans. They're not going to dent or break in this pack. Once again, they can be used as a quick, cheap, easy meal. Not that they taste the best. Some are a fan of them. I'm not the biggest fan of them. But when you're hungry, these things will taste amazing. So just a little bit of food. This can go with the food. Just if you need, you know, something to keep you going, it's in there. Obviously, I packed this bag too tight because there's a dirty, cracked mirror. And that was not cracked when I put it in here, but if you're trying to do some first aid in an area you can't see, you know, behind your ear, under your armpit, I don't know. Mirror, definitely handy to have. Or if you want to do real Bear Grylls style, you can start a fire using the sunlight. I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to tell you how. So, moving on. Benadryl. Allergic reactions. So these are, I don't need 100 tablets in here, but I just put them in here so I know what the pill actually is without having to label it. 25 milligrams. You know, if these guys get into something that causes an allergy, even if I get into something that causes me an allergy. I'm not allergic to bees right now, but hey, things change. I'll tell you one thing. This year is the first year that I've swelled up because of black fly bites. So I used to just get bit years ago, nothing happened, wouldn't be itchy, but now they're swelling up into a big welt. I don't know if that's, you know, some rich man's black flies that he set loose, or it's just things are changing. So where was I going with this? So yeah, Benadryl, good to have. You never know who's going to get into something where they have an allergic reaction. Always good to have. And I think, what do they say for dogs? I think it's about 1 pound for 1 milligram of Benadryl, but I'm no vet or doctor, so look that up yourself. Anywho, so the only other small things we've got in here are the top of the pack. I've got a flint, the fire starter. So I've got 2 methods of that. Maybe I should put one in each of the dog's pack. That would make more sense, but got that. And then just your little medical tools, you know, scissors, tweezers, and another tick puller, because those son of a guns are everywhere, especially in the season now. So that's it. All that stuff in this tiny little pack that your dog can wear and not even notice. My main issue though is I get so carried away with this stuff that I start putting stuff in here that really can just go in my own bug out bag, but I take the opportunity and think, oh, my dog can carry it, so I'll just throw this in too. I'll put in a 32-inch plasma flat screen TV. I'll put in my PlayStation. The dog can carry that. So I'm trying to only put in here what's necessary for the dog. But yeah, let's see how well she wears it. We'll do a little walkthrough test. She hasn't worn this pack yet, so she'll be thinking, what the heck are you putting on my back? But yeah, let's get into it. It's just an overhead slip-on, 1 strap. So let's see. Right, come here. Good girl. Let's take this off for a second. Take off your bling bling. Shake it off. Okay, let's see. Good girl. 1 strap under the belly. We're ready for the zombies. We're ready to take on the world. Good girl. We can actually put this back on. That looks pretty good on you. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, we'll have to tighten up that front pouch. But yeah, does pretty good. Does pretty good. That's a wrap for today's video, guys. I had fun making this bag, showing it off. You almost hope that you don't have to use it, but we're ready to go if anything does happen. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And comment down below what's in your dog's bug out bag. Maybe a dog shouldn't even have a bug out bag. Maybe I should carry all this crap myself. Who am I to put it on a dog? You're not a mule, are you? Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Go get yourself a hot coffee.